Hey, g'day folks, it's Pete Godfrey here at the lovely Gold Coast. I'm with my good mate Bret Thomson, copywriter, young gun extraordinaire, and we're here today about talking about stories and the power of stories, because as you know, the Characters Academy is coming up very soon in Brisbane on the 27th and 28th of February, and I wanted to get Bret and quiz him about the power of stories. Now mate, you've been writing copy for a couple of years now for some really powerhouse clients, and mate, I've seen the power of your copy, but I've also seen the power of the stories that you use in your copy, mate. So can you explain to people, you know, what's it all about? Why do you have to tell a story? Why do you have to suck this stuff out to get extra money?
Well, it's all about the hook, you know. As you've taught me from day one, it's all to do with the headline and pulling people in with the headline and the hook. And we're just drawn to stories. We've kind of grown up on stories, been read, you know, bedtime stories up until we're like 18. And mate,
21. Yeah. 21, buddy.
And mate, when I interview clients and I get them to fill out a questionnaire, the questionnaire is great, but generally I'll jump on the phone and I'll dig deep and try and find the story. Sometimes it might take several hours, and it could just be one little throwaway line, but if I look at all the copy pieces I've done, and it's been a fair bit now, the biggest pulling ones are where there's some kind of controversial story every time. And I'll actually, you can easily lead with the big benefits and stuff like that, but I'll always look for a story. Yeah, you got to suck it out. I remember about eight years ago, I wrote a promotion for an anti-snoring device called Snorebound. Now, everyone else in that market, Bret, they were selling what the thing is. What I did was sell the story behind the product. And the beautiful thing about this was I told the story about the wife who actually discovered this product. And I told the whole story about how her husband had to sleep on the couch, how that was no way to have a marriage, etc., etc. And they finally discovered this great product, Snoreband, and all the problems were solved, and now he's back in the marital bed and they're having a great time together as well. Is that your personal story? Or?
No, it wasn't actually, but we have got a lovely lead on the camera behind it, but I don't snore. But anyway.
Not anymore. Not with Snoreband.
No, not with Snoreband. But anyway, the story was there, it sold a shitload. So when Bret's writing copy for Mal Emery, Jenny Amato, all these big name clients that want his services, he goes deep, he finds a story, and that's what we're going to be talking about in February, how to suck the story out of you, give you the templates so you can tell your own story so you can make more money, because that's what it's all about, and have more fun and spend more time down the Gold Coast.
Absolutely, yeah.
Over to you. Do you
want me to tell you a story?
Can you tell me a story about a story, Bret? Have we got time? Yeah, we got time.
Do you want to give me that script? Or?
Yeah,
no,
2 minutes. We've got 2 minutes.
Okay, very quickly. I had a client who wanted me to write some copy about a water treatment system. So I said, send me everything you got, and I emphasised, I mean, everything you've ever done about this product. So they sent me all this material, and they had all these features about how much the unit weighed and the dimensions and how many microns and all the boring stuff.
Boring crap.
Yeah. And I went through it and there was nothing I could really use. So I went online and started researching about this thing. And what I found was, well, this thing was, the story behind it and how they invented it was, there was a little village in Japan, and all scientists were amazed because it had the fastest growing vegetation in the world, and all the scientists wanted to work out why everything was overgrown to the maximum, and they realised that the village was in between two mountains. One was the primary material was made out of silicon and magnesium, and some other on the waterbed, and it made this magnetic water field and things like that. So the scientists went and took that water, and they realised that they under a microscope it had a pure cell, and all that cell was around healthy cells. And cut a long story short, the guy got a Nobel Prize. So this is all this stuff that I pulled out, and they didn't tell me that for one single bit. So I used that and just keep going.
Gangbusters. So folks, the money's in the story, and in February at the Characters Academy, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to give you the templates so you can walk out locked and loaded, as you would say, as my friend Brett would say, locked and loaded with your own bank of stories that will magnetically attract clients to you, so you can be the instant guru, the instant expert in your niche. And don't forget, we're launching this on Tuesday, the 26th of January. There's only 100 seats up for grabs, so be there or be square. Look out for the email with Thunderbirds That Go as the subject line. See you next time. Thanks, Brett.
See you later.